Hi everyone, welcome to our channel V2V Placement Pulse. Guys, what is there in our channel? First one is content. So you already know that three most important subjects for your placement examinations. One is quantitative aptitude, second one is logical reasoning, third one is verbal ability. And we are going to cover all the concepts of each and every topic. Along with, we will provide more number of practice examples, guys, in our channel. And second one, we are going to update all the notification details, placements. And if you want these PDF, you just follow our channel in Telegram at the rate of V2VVK. You can get the material, guys, all the materials. Once you're done with all the explanation in YouTube, I will provide these content in my Telegram and just download it and just practice once. Then you're able to understand what are the different questions are there in every topic. So just share this information to your friends who are preparing for placement examinations. So we are going to cover all the concept. Then we are going to cover more number of examples in every topic, guys. So first you should understand that what is a concept of ratio. See, we already know that, for example, if anyone asks in this way, what is ratio? We said that it is A is to B. See, E is to is represented symbol, but we need a definition. Let me tell you the definition, simple definition for ratio. See, ratio is deals with the comparison between the numbers. Let me tell you an example to understand this definition. For example, if A salary is 10,000 rupees, if B salary is equal to 15,000 rupees. Here the my question, what is the ratio of their salary? See, we are defined that number in terms of ratio. That's why comparison between the numbers is a concept of ratio. Now, what is the ratio of their salaries means? Here, ratio of those two numbers exactly equal to 2 is to 3. So, here indication is to. So, simple point, simple definition of ratio means comparison between the numbers. In the same way, what is proportion? Proportion means here relation between the numbers. So relation between the number means here A's proportion is completely depends on B's proportion. For example, what is a B's proportion means? B's proportion is completely depends on A's proportion. Let me tell you to understand this concept briefly. What is the A's proportion? A's proportion means A is divided by A plus B. So A's value should compare with the whole value. So how we can get whole value means here A is depends on the B and B is depends on the A. That's why here relation between the numbers or equality of two ratios. Guys, this is the indication for proportion. So 4 dots is the indication for proportion and 2 dots is the indication of ratio. So these are the basic definition in the concept of ratio and proportion. But here, what is the concept of mixed ratio? Then how we are going to calculate it, each ratio? Let me tell you first. If A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4. Now B is to C is equal to 5 is to 3. Now the question, if you understand AB and BC, here the question you should identify that what is the respective ratio of A is to B is to C. Now just see the alphabeticals here. In the first statement they given AB and the next statement they given BC. Now if you observe that out of four elements, one element which is common. One element which is common means B is a common. Guys, if B is common, it means B's position must be common. Now here first statement B's value is 4 and second statement B's value is 5. According to the left hand side, B is the same. Right hand side, B's position must be same. Then how we can equate both the numbers means you should multiply these number with 5 and we should multiply these number with 4. Now you can get the new ratios here. If you get the new ratio means 3 5 is 15, 5 4 is 20. The same way B is to C means it's a 20 is to 12. Now if combine those two ratios here ABC value is exactly equal to 50 is to 20 is to 12. That's your answer. So they given two different individual statements. So if combined together you will get the ABC value. Let me tell you another procedure for this combined ratio. And in the statement number 1, they given A is to B. So A is to B is given for 3 is to 4. and there is a no data related for C. And B is to C is given for 5 is to 3. There is a no data given for A. Now, if any element which is means empty, it is always replaced with a previous number. See, just replace the previous number here, 4. Just replace the previous number here, 5. Now, just multiply the numbers, you will get ABC ratio. See, it's a 15 is to 20 is to 12. This is most important calculation. This calculation you can apply any concept, means any question in the arithmetic. Now you have a doubt, sir, if 3 elements is okay, what about the 4 elements? Let me take an example to understand the concept. Again, see, if A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, let me take all these ratios are common. B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3. C is to D is equal to 2 is to 3. Now, what is the ratio of A, B, C, D? So there is a 3 different statements. They are represented with 3 different ratios. See, whatever that, you should identify the ratio of A, B, C, D only. Now same procedure here. See. Now first one, A is to B, B is to C. What is a common element? B is the common. If B is common means you should equate B's number. Now here B, if you want to equate means you should multiply by 2 times. Now you will get the new ratio is 4 is to 6. Now you should multiply these number with 3. Now you will get the new numbers is 6 is to 9. Now if you combine statement number 1 and statement number 2, you will get the ratio of ABC 4 is to 6 is to 9. But here my question, you should identify the ratio of D also. Now back to the same procedure. Here statement number 2 and statement number 3. Common element is C. So common element is C means in statement number 2, number is 9. In statement number 3, number is 2. So both are different. Now you should equate it. Then we thought in these ways. Here, if you want to equate C, you guys are multiply only these ratio with 2 only. But remember, if you multiply C value with BC, then AB can be varies again. That's why remember guys. These entire ABC must be multiplied with 2. Remember that. These entire ABC must be multiplied by 2. And final CD value you should multiply with 9. So finally here, so 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27. Now final ratio is 8 is to 12 is to 18 is to 27. So if you want the second method, same what we did in the earlier question. Same. A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. Here CD is empty means just replace with the previous number 3 and 3. And BC is given for 2 is to 3. Here just replace the previous number 3. Here just replace the previous number 2. Finally CD is 2 is to 3. Replace here by the 2 previous element. Replace here by 2. Just multiply now. So here 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 8. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. And 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, and 3 into 3 into 3 is equal to 27. Guys, just observe the calculation. Maybe you should calculate it 3 elements, 4 elements, 5 elements, or 6 elements. Whatever that, you should identify the common element and equate it. So that is a concept of mixed ratio. There is a one more important calculation in ratios concept, that is equal ratio. So what is the meaning of equal ratio? Let me take an example to understand this concept. If 2 times the A share is exactly equal to 3 times the B share is exactly equal to 4 times the C share. Now the question, what is the ratio of A is to B is to C? So in this question, most of the students, they thought that here ABC ratio is 2, 3, 4. That is absolutely wrong. Let me tell you the procedure here. Why it is wrong? Why can't we consider 2, 3, 4? Guys, here A value is equal to 2. For example, if you consider in that way, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. Those numbers are not at all equal. But here the question, you should identify the values of A, B, C, and those resultant is exactly same. That's why let me tell you the procedure. Just assume there is a one resultant is K. Now, what about the A value? A value is equal to K by 2. B value is equal to K by 3. C value is equal to K by 4. Then you will get the cancellation here. Now, what is the next step? You should identify the least common multiples of 2, 3, 4. Now, see here, what is the least common multiples of 2, 3, 4 means 12 units. Now, see 2 becomes 12 exactly 6 times. 3 become 12 4 times. 4 become 12 3 times. Here, ABC ratio must be 6 is to 4 is to 3. Now, I just simplify in this way, guys. If any question related for 2A is exactly equal to 3 times the B, 4 times the C, irrespective of K, instead of K, consider the LCM of given numbers. Then you can save your time. Just take a common multiple, then identify that how many times in the given number. Let me tell you one example. 3A is equal to 4B is equal to 5C. Sir, I don't want any calculation here. Simply assume one K value. What is the K value here? So lowest means least common multiples of 3, 4, 5. What is the LCM of 3, 4, 5 here? So exactly equal to 60 units. Now see, 3 becomes 60 exactly 20 times. 4 becomes 60 exactly 15 times. 5 becomes 60 exactly 12 times. Now here the ratio of ABC is equal to 20 is to 15 is to 12. So this is one of the model. Now let me take one more example. If A by 2 is equal to B by 3 is equal to C by 4 is exactly equal to K. Now what is the ratio of ABC? Same procedure. If A is equal to 2K, 3K, 4K. Now the respective ratio of ABC is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 4. Guys, hope you understand what are the different calculation in mixed ratio and equal ratio. Guys, are you clear? If you have any doubt, you just comment, you just text me in the comment. I will check your comments. Are you clear with the concept? And these are very, very basic calculation, guys. And these calculations are most important in data interpretation. Whatever the examination, always you can expect 2 to 3 different sets. Means set means each set there is a 5 different question. So out of one set, definitely there is a 2 questions which are belongs to the ratio concept. That's why you must good at all these calculations. Now we'll see the example. Now you just solve this question. You just tell me. I will check your comments, guys. What is the ratio of ABC? Everyone, just go through the calculation. See, don't forget, guys. You guys are learn subject. If you guys are good at these entire all the concepts in quantitative aptitude, which is helping all the competitive examination, your placements, your any banking SSC examination, UPSC CSAT examination, any state or central level examination. If you guys are good at the concept, then you can solve any question. Now tell me what is the answer. So here the question, see, if A is to B is equal to 2 is to 1, A is to B is equal to 2 is to 1, A is to C is equal to 1 is to 3. Now the question, what is the value of ABC? Now, out of all these elements, A is the common. If A is the common means you should equate that value. Now, see here A is equal to 2 units. Here A is only 1 unit. Now, how we can equate both the elements? Now, second ratio you should multiply with 2 times. Now, you will get the new values here. 2 is to 6. Now, what is the ratio of ABC now? Here ABC is equal to A 2 units, B 1 unit and C 6 units. Choose this option. D is your correct answer. Now see here, x cube minus y cube divided by x square plus xy plus y square is equal to 5 is to 1. And x square minus y square divided by means, see, remember that e is 2 means which is divided by. So x minus y is exactly equal to 7 by 1. So remember that a is to b is always equal to a by b. Both representations are same. Take this value. X square minus y square can be taken as x plus y into x minus y. And the denominator we have x minus y. Here the value becomes 7 by 1. Now you will get the value of x plus y if sum of two numbers is exactly equal to 7. Now see, x cube minus y cube. See, x cube minus y cube can be taken as x minus y, which is multiplied by x square plus xy plus y square. Again, which is divided by x square plus xy plus y square is exactly equal to 5 divided by 1. Now you will get x minus y is equal to 5. Here x plus y is equal to 7. If you equate both the values, you will get 2x. So if your 2x value is exactly equal to 12, then x is equal to 6. If x is equal to 6, definitely y we need 1. Now the question, what is the value of 2x is to 3y? So here 2 6 are 12, 3 1s are 3. Here the respect to ratio is 4 is to 1. Option A is the correct answer. See the next question. What is the value of a plus b, b plus c and c plus a? See, there is a different type of questioning, guys. But if you guys are good at those calculations, then you can able to solve this question in within 30 seconds. Now, see, same here A, B, B, C. So here B is same, but here B's number is 3 and B's number is 3. So if B's number is same, you will get ABC ratio directly. So here ABC ratio is 2 is to 3 is to 7. Now what is the question? What is A plus B value? A plus B value is 5 units. B plus C is 10 units. C plus A 9 units. Simple answer. 5 is to 10 is to 9. Option C is the correct answer. Just go through this question. This is one of the previous SSC CCL question, guys. If you want to solve this question, you must good at this concept, component and dividend rule. And you already know that what rule says that, see, if any fraction, for example, A divided by B, C divided by D, if there are mentioned that it invertendo. So invertendo means you just reverse that fraction. What is the reverse of that fraction? A by B, reverse it B by A. C by D, reverse it D by C. In the same way, by componendo means here you have to consider the theory A plus B divided by B means you have to consider the numerator value only, and C plus D by D. Dividendo means you have to take numerator as a subtraction, A minus B divided by B and C minus D divided by D. But if you apply both componendo and dividendo means it's a value of A plus B divided by A minus B is exactly equal to C plus D divided by C minus D. And this is the theory. You must good at these concepts, then only you can solve this question number 4. Now let me tell you how to solve this kind of question. Now see, A plus B divided by root over AB can be given as 4, 1. Take the equation in this way. A plus B divided by root over AB is exactly equal to 4 by 1. Now you can apply componendo and dividendo concept. Now see, here A plus B plus 2 root AB divided by A plus B minus 2 root AB is exactly equal to 4 plus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. Now see, just consider this value in this way. Root over AB whole square, root over B whole square. Why? Because root square both are cancelled. Now you can get A plus B whole square. What is A plus B whole square? Root over A plus root over B whole square divided by root over A minus root over B whole square. Now you will get this value. So here the value becomes C. So you will get this value is equal to 5 by 3. Sorry, this is 2 now. Why? Because we are considered these two as here. One of the two. Now you will get 2 plus 1, 2 minus 1. So the value become here 3 by 1. If you take that square in other side, now you will get the value of root 3 divided by 1. Now finally see, I erase this. Why? Because we are converting square into other parameter is root value. So again, you can apply the componendo and dividendo method. You will get 2 times of root A divided by 2 times of root B is exactly equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus of 1. Now see, you can cancel. You can cancel. Now what is the question? We need to find the what is the value of A is to be squaring on both sides. See, it involves few steps. Then A by B is equal to root over 3 whole square is equal to 3. Root over what means 1 square is equal to 1 plus 2 root 3 divided by 3 plus 1 2 root 3. Now if you take 4 plus 2 means 2 is a common number. Finally you will get the value of 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 minus 2. Guys, this question involves few steps. If you understand this concept of component and dividend, then only you can get the answer. So this is your final result. Now guys, if any question in this way, x is to y is equal to 5 is to 2, then what is the value of 8x plus 9y divided by 8x plus 2y? Guys, In x and y, in the numerator and denominator, if coefficients are same, directly you can substitute the value. If x is equal to 5, substitute it, you will get 40 plus 18 is divided by 40 plus 4. Here the resultant is 58 is divided by 44. Resultant is 29 by 22. But for example, if x is to y is equal to 5 is to 2, what is the value of 8x square plus 9y divided by 8x square plus 2y? So in this question, guys, we know the value of x power 1 is to y power 1 is equal to 5 is to 2. But here the question you should find out the value of x square. Means here there is a power coefficient. So in this question, answer is cannot be determined. Why? Because x and y coefficients are completely different. If same question, for example, 8x square plus 9y square divided by 8x square plus 2y square. Here coefficients are same, then answer can be determined. So try to understand this concept properly. Then you can save your time in the calculation part. Go through the next question. So try to observe the calculation here. Here a plus b is equal to, see, just consider that. I clearly mentioned that ratio means it's a representation of a number. It means see, a plus b is equal to 6x. B plus C is equal to 7x. C plus A is equal to 8x. Now the question here, sum of these three numbers. Why? Because we should identify the value of C, right? Sum of these values equal to 2 times the A plus B plus C is exactly equal to 21x. Now already given. So A plus B plus C is equal to 14. Now you will get 21x. 7 threes, 7 twos. You will get the value of x. X is equal to 4 by 3. Now, what is the question? What is the value of C? C, you already know that A plus B plus C. See, A plus B plus C is exactly equal to 14. Now, if you want C, just subtract this value. AP value, just subtracted it. So, 6 into 4 multiplied 3. So, here the question 14 minus 8 is representation of C value. Hope it's clear. So, try to solve the question, guys. Just find the ratio of 25 whole power 2.5 and 5 cube. So, which is equal to which ratio out of all the four options? Now you know this property. A power m whole power n is equal to a power mn. With the help of this property, you can calculate this value. Now 25 just consider as 5 square whole power 2.5 is to 5 cube. And 5 square whole power 2.5 use this property. Then here the value become 5 power 5 and 5 cube. And you already know that a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So this is one of the property you have. Now 5 cube and 5 power 5, 5 cube. So if you cancel, you will get the value of 5 square and 1. So here the ratio become 25 is to 1. The question C. A person distribute his pens among 4 friends A, B, C, D in the ratio of A, B, C, D in the ratio of 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4 is to 1 by 5 is to 1 by 6. Now question here, what is the minimum number of pens that the person should have? So convert it into the number means, you just take a common multiple of 3, 4, 5, 6. You already know that common multiple of all these number is 60 units. Now here A will get 20 units, B will get 15 units, and C will get 12 units, and D will get 10 units. Now the question here, what is the minimum number of pens that the person should have? So sum of these values should be how much? 20 plus 15 plus 12 plus 10. Here value becomes 27, 47 and 57. See, first value is always be the minimum value. That's why here minimum number of pens required is exactly equal to 57, guys. Now you just find out what is the ratio of A, B, C, D, E. See, I already discussed two different methods. You can take one of the method to identify the exact ratio of these given numbers. Now see, A is to B, 1 is to 2. Take C2, D2, E2. B is to C, 3, 4. And second method is better than the first method. If more numbers are involved in this ratio, then take the second one. CD says 6 is to 9. Take 6 in AB position. D is to E defines 12 is to 16. Just take 12, 12 and 12. See, if you have any cancellations, you can done here. Don't go through the further calculation. Now see, you can get here common multiple. So here see, 6 ones, 6, 6, and here you will cancel 6 twos are. Now here see, now you just take in this way. See, 3 threes are 9, right? You will get 3 here and 2 here. You will get this cancellation. Again see, check the next one. Here you will take 9 as 3 into 3. If you consider 3 into 3, then 12 cancel, 12 cancel, 12 cancel, 4 3 cancel, and here 4 and 3 cancel. You will get this cancellation. Now you never get any other calculations further. Just go through that. Finally, here you will get only 3 in the A's position, 6 in B's position, 8 in 4 twos are 8 in third, 8 in third, 8 is in third position, and you will get 3 here, 3 twos are 6, 6 twos are 12, fourth position, and finally 16. Option C is the correct answer. Now guys, just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. Then I understand, you can understand what is the concept of ratio and proportion and these different calculations. Guys, try this question and post your answer in the comment section. So next one, see what are the main important calculations in proportion concept. And you already know the definition of proportion. Proportion means relation between the numbers. So relation between the numbers. Now see, for example, if A comma B, if two numbers are given, for example, if see the third point, if A and B, two numbers are given, what is the mean proportion of those two numbers? Means what is the mean proportion of those numbers? Means see, you already know that if there is a four numbers is given, if you identify the proportion means product of extreme ends exactly equal to product of mean terms. So based on these definite means based on this calculation, so mean proportion between two numbers exactly equal to root over AB. Now see, so x square is equal to AB, then x is equal to root over AB. In the same way, identify the third proportion. For example, A, B, C, there is a three numbers are given. And you should identify third proportion. Third proportion means see, A by B is equal to B by C. Again, B square is equal to AC. To identify the third element with the help of third proportion concept. In the same way, for example, a, B, C, D are in the continued proportion to identify the fourth element. So here the theory says that A by B is exactly equal to C by D. Same, AD is exactly equal to BC. Guys, out of 100 percentage, for example, out of 100 percentage questions in ratios proportion, 98 percentage of question you can get from the concept of ratio. Only 2%, for example, if you're preparing for any CAT examination, XLRA or any campus placements, you will get 2% of questions from proportion concept only. Why? Because it's a direct theory. If you know these kind of formulas, then you can get that result. Now, in the same way, we have a few more terminologies. If AB is a ratio, to identify any duplicate ratio means square of that number, square of that number. Subduplicate means root of that number, root over A is to root over B. So, what is a triplicate ratio means? It's a cube is to B cube. For example, sometimes cube root of A, cube root of B is defined as subtriplicate ratio. Subtriplicate ratio. For example, let me give an example to understand this concept. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, what is the duplicate ratio? It's a value of 4 is to 9. For example, if subduplicate ratio of the given value, is 16 is to 25, then what are those values? What are those values? Just take a square of those numbers, it becomes those values. So try to understand these basic definitions, then you can solve those questions, guys. Let me take few examples. These are very, very basic questions, guys. So if you know the concept of proportion, then you can get the mean proportion value. What is the mean proportion value? Root over AB. Means root over. So 1.21 can be taken as 121 whole power, means 10 power minus 2. 0.09 can be taken as 9 is multiplied by 10 power minus 2. Here root value of 121 is exactly equal to 11. Root value is equal to 3. Here you will get final root is minus of root 2. So here 11 3s are 33 divided by 100. It becomes 0.33. Why? Because we know the property. Root over AB is exactly equal to root over A into root over B. Now you just identify that what is the value of x. See here 18x 50 are in continued proportion. What is the value of x? You know that for three variables 18 by x is exactly equal to x by 50. It means x square is exactly equal to 18 into 50. It means x is equal to under the root of 18 and 15. Now you can take this value as 25 into 2. You can take this value as 18. 18 2s are 36. So finally here the calculation is involved under root of 36 and 25. So under root value is 6, under root value is 5. Now you will get the value of 30 units. So this is overall concept of ratio, proportion and variation. Guys, I just given two different questions. If you guys are understand this concept, try to solve these questions and post your answer in the comment section. One question from ratio concept, one question from the proportion. Now here the question says that, see, in 2016, the ratio of salary ratio of Mukesh and Bali was 2 is to 3. See, amount they are different in terms of ratio. And the ratio of salary of 2016 to the 2017. In the case of Mukesh and Bali, respectively, 3 is to 4 and 5 is to 7. Here, second information compare their salaries from 2016 to 2017. If this year 2017, the difference of their salaries is 2300, they clearly mentioned that the difference of those amounts are exactly 2300. Now the question, what is the Bali's salary this year? Now see here the approach of this question. So data says that in 2016, there is a two persons, Mukesh and Bali, and their respective salaries they given in terms of ratio is 2 is to 3. Now again, they compare their values from 2016 to 2017. For example, in the initial statement, here data available in 2016 data. But in 2016 to 2017, the respective ratio is exactly equal to 3 is to 4. Here Bali's 2016 to 2017 respective ratio is 5 is to 7. Now, how we can calculate these information? That is most important. Let me tell you. You already know that. See, here 3 units and 2 units. Here 5 units and 3 units. Both are same. Why? Because here the data is represented for 2016. So which value is better for our calculation to identify the 2017 value? My suggestion, guys. So we have to identify the common multiples of 3 and 5. So what is the common multiples of 3 and 5? So common multiples of 3 and 5 is exactly equal to 15 units. Common multiple means least common multiples of 3 and 5. It means we want our 2016 data in terms of 15 multiple resultant. Let me tell you. So just multiply these value with 15. Just multiply these value with 15. Then you will get the new values here. Now, see here the respective ratio of Mukesh and Bali in 2016 exactly equal to 30 is to 45. If you consider in this way, you never get any decimal calculation. Now see, we have a comparison from 2016 to 2017. It means, see, if 3 becomes 30, then 4 becomes how much? Exactly 40 units. The same way, here 3 become 4, 5 become 45. Here 7 become how much? Each number is multiplied exactly 9 times. 63. Now question C, if in 2016, if Mukesh get 40 units, Bali gets 63 units. Here there is a clear information given, the difference of their salary. See, difference of the salary is exactly equal to 23. And according to the question, difference of the amount is exactly equal to 2300. Now, each unit is represented 100 rupees. Now the question, what is the Bali's salary in this year? So Bali's salary is exactly equal to 63 units. Now each unit is equal to 100 rupees. Now the Bali's salary is exactly equal to 6,300. Observe guys how I am doing the entire question. Now if you understand the concept of ratios, then you can save your time in the calculation part. So that's it. That's it from this question discussion. Let's see question number 2. Just try to solve this question, guys. Now see, the total number of students in a school is 2140. If the number of girls in the school is 1200. Now see, if girls are 1200, just identify that how many number of boys. So here how many number of boys means 2140 minus of 1200. Just find the difference. See, it's a difference of 800. For example, now it become 2000. If you add 800 units, it become 2000. And 140 is already extra. So total difference is exactly equal to 940. Means Out of 2,140, 940 students are boys. And 1,200 they already given, it's a girls. Now the question, what is the respective ratio of total number of boys? Total number of boys is 940 and total number of girls is exactly equal to 1,200. So just go through the calculations here. 260 is 247 and you already know that 47 is the prime number. You never get any other cancellation here. Why? Because prime number means exactly two factors, that is 1 and itself. Choose that option. B is the correct. Now see the question number 3. Just try to understand the question. So what question says here? Rahul gives a crystal diamond ring to his wife Vijeta on their wedding anniversary. However, the ring falls off Vijeta's hand and broke down into the three pieces. And the respective weight are in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 4. So before breakdown, the total quantity is exactly equal to 9 units. So for example, actual weight of the ring is exactly equal to 9 units. But because of breakdown, it is in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 4. Just understand these two informations. Now the question says that, see, the value of each piece is directly proportional to the square of its weight. Now before breakdown, what is the value of the ring means? 81 units. Why? Because it's a square of that number. 9 square is equal to 81. But after breakdown, it's simply square of that element means its a value is exactly equal to 4 units. Value is exactly equal to 9 units, value is exactly equal to 16 units. Means before broke down, the total cost is exactly equal to 81 units. After broke down, the total value exactly equal to 29 units. So definitely see, initial price is 81, later price is 29. So definitely it occurs a loss. How much of loss happen? You see, what is the loss value here? Now if you add plus 1, it become 30, 30 become 81, 51 units. So total here 52 units of loss occur. Now here the comparison says that the total value of diamond is 24,300. So 81 becomes exactly 300 times. Now the question, find the loss due to the breakage. See what is the loss? Here 52 units is loss. Each unit is exactly equal to 300 rupees. Now the question, 15,600 rupees is loss. That's your answer. So solve this question, guys. See, a social group named Bachpan offers a fruit to the orphans. Every orphan receive orange, lychee, and apple. So here there is a three different kind of fruits. One is orange, another one is lychee, and another one is apple. Now they are in the ratio. So the quantity are in the ratio of 6 is to 4 is to 14. So there is one information available. So in terms of dozen, but the weight of one apple. See here total number of apples. Now here the question means in the question there is another data available. Weight of each apple 640 grams, and orange and lychee are in the ratio of 2 is to 6. And they already mentioned that the weight of one orange is exactly equal to 160 grams. See, weight of one orange is equal to 160 grams means each number is multiplied by 80. Now 6 is multiplied by 80, then you can get the weight of each apple. Why? Because it is in the ratio of 2 is to 6 means 1 is to 3. So 6 eights are 480 grams. Now you will get the weight of each lychee is exactly equal to 480. Each orange is 160. Now question here. Find the ratio of percentage contribution of all the fruits in terms of weight. So what is the total contribution? Each weight of orange is 160 grams. Total how many are there? 6 quantities are there. So now the total value become, see, so you can cancel in two table. Why? Because it is in the ratio of 6, 4, 14, right? Now you can take this value as 3 units, 2 units and 7 units. Still answer is same. Now see 3 into 160, 480 grams. Now total weight. Here 480 into 2 is equal to 960. Now 640 into 70. So 640 is multiplied by 7. Now you can see that, see there is a common multiple again, see. So we can see the common multiple. Just try to cancel all the variables. That is better for our calculation. It's a 0, 0 and 0. Finally, we have the numbers 48, 96, 64 is multiplied by 7 times. Now see 16 threes, 16 6, 16 fours. Finally, here the ratio is 3 is to 6 is to 7 fours are 28. Now see, total quantity is how much? 28 plus 6 is equal to 34. 34 plus 3 is equal to 37. But we have to define that value in terms of percentage. So what is the percentage value? 3 by 37. So 3 is what percentage of 37? Means 3 by 37 is multiplied by 100. Now it means 300 by 37. Just observe that. There is a one more observation. See, second value is always double the first value. It means we can eliminate C is not possible. Percentage value is always twice the previous one. So D is also not a possible. But there is a possible either option should be A or B or none of these. Let me check with the case here. So 37 becomes 300 means if 37 is multiplied by 8 times 7 8s are 56. So 8 3s are 24. So 296. So you will get the value from 8 point. Now see, again you will get the values of 4 means it's, if you take a decimal you will get 40. 37 become ones means it's a value of 8.1 and double value is 16.2. So here you can choose our option is A. Why? Because here the question you have to define that value in terms of percentage. Remember that. Guys, if you guys are good at the concept of alligation mixer, you can solve this question. But still, we'll solve this question in ratio and proportion. Why? Because still now we discussed only ratios concept only. We'll solve this question in ratio method. But while we discuss ratio proportion, while we discuss in alligation mixer concept, definitely I will tell this application. Now see here the question says that acid and water are mixed in a vessel in the ratio of 5 is to C. 5 is to 2. Acid and water. So initial ratio is 5 is to 2. Next one. And vessel B. Vessel A is 5 is to 2. Vessel B is exactly equal to 8 is to 5. Here the question. In what ratio we should mix together to get final ratio of acid and water is exactly equal to 9 is to 4. Now let me take the calculation in this way. I'm taking here 7x quantities. Why? Because sum of these two numbers is exactly equal to 7. It means out of 7x quantity, 5 quantities are part of acid and 2 quantities are part of water. Now we are removing from the second vessel is exactly equal to 13y. Take different quantities. So means different variable. So first one is x, second one is y. Now we need acid and water. So in 7x, how much of acid you will get? 5x of acid we will get. From vessel B, we will get how much of acid? 8y, which is divided by. From vessel A, we will get 2 times the x quantity. Vessel B, you will get 5 times the y quantity. So if you get the cancellation, you will get the ratio of 9 is to 4. Just cross multiply them. So here 20x plus 32y is exactly equal to 18x plus 45y, guys. Now find the difference here. So here the difference of value is 2x. It's a difference is exactly equal to 13y. You will get x by y ratio is 13 by 2. But what the question? In what ratio will taken out our mixture means 7x and 13y. And 7 is multiplied by 13 and 13 is multiplied by 13 is multiplied by 2. If we cancel, we are taken from both the vessels in the ratio of 7 is to 2. Then only you will get the final mixer 9 is to 4. Check the calculation, guys. See the next question. Now see, Shreya, Nikita, Kamini share their profit ratio. So they mentioned that all these three persons, they will get a profit in the ratio of 7 is to 8 is to 9. And they has partnered for 12 months. So they given as a time duration. So time duration of first person Shreya is 12 months and next person is 9 months and next person is 3 months. And take the ratio of all these numbers. So here the respective ratio of their investment is exactly equal to investment time period is exactly equal to 4 is to 3 is to 1. Now you should calculate it that what is the ratio of investment. Now you already know that in any business, profit is calculated with the help of two parameters. One is investment of that person is multiplied by time period. These two parameters decided any person's profit in the business. Now, but we need investment. Investment means profit is exactly divided by time period. So profit by time. So 7 by 4, which is divided by 8 by 3, which is divided by 9 by 1. So that is a respective ratio. Now see 4, 3, common multiple is 12. Now see 4 becomes 3 times, 7 3s are 21 units. 3 become 4 times, 8 4s are 32. And finally you will get the ratio of 9. So 1 become a 12, 9 12s are, guys, sorry. 1 becomes 12, exactly 12 times 9 12s are. Now you will get the ratio of 21, 32 and 108. Let me check with the calculation once again. Respect to ratio of their profits are 7, 8, 9 and their partner for 12 months 12, 9 and sorry this is 6 guys. I made a mistake here. So here 3 twos which is divided by 2, 9 6 are 54. Sorry, I made a mistake here. So the respect to ratio is 21, 32, 54. That's your answer. Next, go through the question number 7. Guys, if you prepare for a IBPS RRB examination, these questions definitely help in your examination. Guys, just observe that how I solve each and every question, how I'm doing the calculation, how I apply my ratio proportion concept in this question. That is most important. Then only you can save your time in your examination. Now, this is very basic question. See, 48% of first number is exactly equal to 60% of second number. 48% of first number is exactly equal to 60% of second number. It means here the ratio of first number to the second number is 60 and 48. 12 fives and 12 fours. This is a very basic question. Respect to ratio is 5 is to 4. For question number 8. Now see, there is a seats are available in the three different subjects. One is maths, English and general knowledge. Now they are already given in the respect to ratio 5 is to 7 is to 8. Guys, you can take any number, but it is a part of 5 multiples, 7 multiples and 8 multiples only. Ratio defines means it is a representation of a specific number, but we are defined those numbers in terms of ratio. Remember that. And there is a proposal to increase the seats by 40%, 50% and 75% respectively. My suggestion, instead of 5, take 50. Instead of 7, take 70. Instead of 8, take 80. Why? Because if you cancel with a 10 table, still you will get the ratio of 5 is to 7 is to 8 only. See, why we are assuming 10 multiples means you guys are solving means this question in percentage. Percentage means every denominator carries two zeros. That's why if you assume either 50 or 500, then you never get any decimal calculation. Now see, let me tell you. So it is increases 40% means 20 seats are increases. Now it becomes 70. Now again it is increases by 50% means 35 seats are increases. Now it become exactly equal to 105. And finally it is increases 75%. 75% means 3/4 of number of seats are increases. Means out of every 4 seats, means if you consider 4, 3 seats should be increases. If it is a 80 seats, you should increase as 60. Now total number of seats are 140. You can cancel 35 twos, 35 threes, 35 fours. Now new ratio become 2 is to 3 is to 4. That's the new ratio. This is the ninth question. See the ninth question here. Here income of A is 150% of income of B. See 150% means 3 by 2. See here the ratio of A is to B is exactly equal to 3 is to 2. And income of C in terms of A. Again they given as C is to A ratio. 120% means it's a value of 6 by 5. 120 by 100. 12 by 10. If you cancel with the 2 tables, 6 by 5. Now, if you see this information, if you see this information which is related to the mixed ratio concept, see what I discussed in the yesterday session. In any mixed ratio, identify the common element. What is the common element here? A is the common element. If A is the common element, we should equate the A's position. So, what is A's position here? So, in the first expression, 3 is the A's position, second expression is 5. So, how we can equate it? It means you should multiply by 3 times and you should multiply it by 5 times. Now, you will get the new AB here, 15 is to 10. Here, you will get a new CA, which is exactly equal to 18 is to 15. Now, you will get the ratio of ABC. What is the ABC ratio? After combined together, you will get the new ratio is 15 is to 10 is to 18. So what is our comparison the question? If all persons are together, if all incomes of ABC together, which is exactly equal to 86,000. And sum of all these three numbers, see, sum of all these three numbers exactly equal to 43 units. Now see, if it is a 43 units of income, A's income is 15, B's income is 10, C's income is 18. Now 43 units is exactly equal to 86,000. Now 43 units is equal to 86,000. Now each unit is exactly equal to 2,000 rupees. What is the question? what is the C's income? So out of 43, 18 units is C income. Out of 86,000, what is the C income? Means you should multiply with the 2,000 rupees. Now it become 36,000 rupees. So you can choose your option is D. Guys, this is for you. Just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. Just check your concept once. So read this question, understand carefully, apply the concept and calculation, then you can get the result. And just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. Guys, if you want these materials, you can download these material from my official Telegram channel. Simply search at the rate of V2VVK. You can get my channel link. So we'll start our question number 1. Just go through the data. The railway fares of air-conditioned sleeper class are in the ratio of 4:1. If the number of passengers traveled by air-conditioned sleeper and ordinary sleeper classes were 3:25, and the total collection is 37,000, then how much did air-conditioned sleeper passengers pay? Now see here, they already given fare. So ratio of fare is exactly equal to 4:1. Yeah, AC and this is sleeper. Now they clearly mention that number of passengers ratio. So here number of passengers is exactly equal to 3:25. For example, if air conditioner fare is 4 units, number of passengers who are traveled in that air conditioner is 3, then the total fare is exactly equal to 12 units. In the same way, if fare is 1 unit, number of passengers are 25, then the total fare become 25. Now, what is the sum of these fares? If sum of these fares is equal to 37 units, it means if it generates 37 units of amount, so 12 units is a part of AC and 25 units is a part of sleeper. Now sum of the fare they already given is exactly equal to 37,000. So if 37 units is equal to 37,000, then each unit is equal to 1,000 rupees. Now the question here, how much did air conditioner sleeper passengers pay? Now you already know that air conditioner exactly equal to 12 unit and each unit is equal to 1,000 rupees. Now you will get 12,000 rupees out of 37,000 rupees. Option C is the correct one. Now there is a clear information. See, if two cases in 48 liters and 42 liters are filled with the mixes of wine and water, and they given as a proportion of those two cases being respectively by 13:7 and 18:17. If the contents of two cases be mixed and 20 liters of water should be added in the whole, then what will be the proportion of the wine to the water in the resultant solution? So what can be the answer? Now see, one case having exactly 48 liters, another one is exactly equal to 42 liters, and they given ratio of wine and water. Wine and water. So they given as a ratio, wine and water. So here wine and water ratio is equal to 13:7. Here the ratio is exactly equal to 18:17. Remember guys, if you remove 20 quantities, we will get 13 quantities of wine and 7 quantities of water. If you remove 35 quantities, you will get 18 quantities of wine and 17 quantities of water. Now check it out. See, if 20 becomes 48, 20 becomes 48 means each number which is exactly multiplied by 2.4 times. In the same way, 35 becomes 42 means 42 divided by 35. So you will get the cancellation in 5 table. 5 5s are 6. So you will get each unit is multiplied by 6.5. Now, how many units of wine you will get means 13 is multiplied by 2.4. See, 13 twos are 26 and 13 means it's a value of 5.2. Total, you will get the wine of 31.2 units. In the same way, if 7 is multiplied by 2.4, 7 fours are 28, 7 twos are 14 and it's a value of 16.5. In the same way, here wine value means 18 is multiplied by 6 by 5 and each unit is exactly equal to 1.2. Now here 18 is multiplied by 12. You already know that 18 tens are 180, 18 twos are 36. Total value is 206, which is divided by 10 means it's a value of 20.6. The same way here, if 17 is multiplied by 6 by 5. 6 by 5 you just consider in this way. See, 6 by 5 means 5 is can be taken as 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 again multiplied by 2 divided by 10. You can take your own calculation. See, 17 is multiplied by 12 times. 17 tens 170, 17 twos 34. Now the overall value becomes 204 divided by 10. You will get here value 20.4. Now here the question, what is the respect to ratio? Here 31.2 Add 20.6. Now overall value become exactly equal to 51.8, which is divided by 16.8. So 16.8 is added to the 20.4. Now overall value become exactly equal to 37.2. Now if you add, they clearly mentioned that add 20 liters of quantity. Now finally 418 divided. Just remove the decimals. And 470. So 37.2 means it's a 472 base. Now just find the difference here. So there is the overall value. Just go through the calculation. Just go through the calculation. Tell me what can be the ratio. Just find the ratio. Sorry, I just missed one point here. It's 216. It's 52.8. I just made one mistake here. Let me tell you one calculation. So 528 and 572. If you understand the concept of HCF, then you can minimize the calculation. Let me take a difference here. Difference is exactly equal to 44 units, right? If 528 plus 44, it become 572. Check it out whether you will get 528 and 572 in a part of 44 multiple. If you are not exactly cancelled, then you can check the factors of 44. What are the factors of 44? You can take 4 and 11 and 22. Those are the factors for 44. But see, you will get 44 is multiplied by 12 times and 44 is multiplied by 13 times. You will get these respective resultant. That's why here the ratio is 12 is to 13. And don't go with the 2 table and 4 table. It takes a time. Just find the difference, identify the factor. Then you will get the exact cancellation. Next question number 3. Now see, here the average boys in examination of a school is 71 and the girls is 73. The average score of whole school in the examination is 71.8. Find the ratio of boys to girls. Guys, these kind of questions you can solve in allegation mixers concept. Otherwise, just go through this ratios concept. Why? Because still we discussed only ratios only. So I just consider number of boys in the school is exactly equal to B. Girls is Z. And you know the concept of average. Average, we need sum of observations divided by number of observations. Now, average score of boys in the examination is 71. Sum is exactly equal to 71B. And girls is 73. Strength is G. So, 73G, which is exactly equal to overall average they given as 71.8 and the overall strength is exactly equal to G plus B. Now, 71 and 71.8, it's a value of 0.8 times of boys is exactly equal to 1.2 times of girls. Now just identify the ratio of boys to the girls. See, here boys to the girls ratio is exactly equal to 12 divided by 8. 4 threes, 4 twos. Here the respective ratio is 3. The question number 4. See, given that 24 karat gold is a pure gold. 18 karat gold is 3/4 of pure gold. 20 karat gold is 5/6 of pure gold. Now the ratio of pure gold in 18 karat gold and 20 karat gold. This is a basic question. 18 karat gold is having 3/4 of pure and you already know that pure is equal to 24 units. In the same way, 20 karat gold is exactly equal to gold is exactly equal to 5/6 of pure gold. So this is very basic question. 6 fours are 24, 4 6 are. Here the respective ratio is exactly equal to 18 is to, see, 18 is to 20 or you can cancel. 2 threes, 2 twos. So here the respective ratio is exactly equal to 9 is to 10. The question number 5. There are two numbers such that square of 1 is 224 less than the 8 times the square of other. If the numbers, they given as numbers are in the ratio of 3 is to 4. You just consider one number is 3x, another number is 4x. And square of that number. So square of that number is exactly equal to 224 less than the 8 times. 8 times of 3x minus 224 is less. Now you will get this is the value of 16x square. And sorry, this is the whole square, right? Okay. So here 3x square means 9x square, which is multiplied by 8 times. So here the value becomes 72x square minus of 224. Now 224 is exactly equal to here the difference. See, so here the difference of value is exactly equal to 56x square. So 56 exactly 4 times, then you will get x is equal to 4. Now the question, what are those numbers? See, we need those numbers of multiples of 3. Now see, so 3 fours are 12 and 4 fours are 16. Choose option number A. Now just try this question, guys. Just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. And you know that how to solve the mixed ratio concept. If you want concept, go and watch video number 1, means concept, basic concept. If you understand that concept, then you can able to solve this question, guys. You just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. We'll go for next question. See the next one. See the next question says that 1220 is divided among ABCD. So we should divide those 1220 rupees into the ABCD such that B share when compared to A share is 5 by 9. It means, see, remember that denominator is always with a comparison. If B is equal to 5 units, A must be 9 units. The same way, C share is 7 by 10th of B share. So C share is exactly equal to 7 by 10th of B share. So it means B is equal to 10 units, C is equal to 7 units. Next information. D has 1/3 of B and C together. So if D is equal to 1 units, B plus C is equal to 3 units. Now if you identify the ratio of A, B, C, D, then you will get how much of A share exactly. Now see, you just understand this point. Here B is the common. If B is a common, so you should equate those two numbers. See here, first expression B is equal to 5 units. Second expression B is equal to 10 units. How we can equate? You should multiply ratio 1 is into 2 times. Now you will get the new values 10 is to 18. Now check that here. So here A is equal to 18 units, B is equal to 10 units, C is equal to 7 units. We have one more comparison in the data. If D is equal to 1 unit, B plus C is equal to 3 units. If B plus C is equal to 17 units, right? Now see here, if B plus C is equal to 7 units, then D become exactly 17 by 3 units. Take that ratio. And finally, ABCD ratio is 18 3 is 54 and 3 tens 30, 7 3s are 21 and 17. If you go through the sum of all these numbers, see 50, 51. So total value is equal to 105 plus 17 is equal to 122. And the given amount is given for 1000, 1220, then each unit is equal to 10 parts. Now the question, what is the A share? A share is equal to 54 units, which is multiplied by 10, it becomes 400. Go through the next one. See question number 8. In examination, there are 5 subjects. Each of has same maximum. A boys mark are in the ratio of, see, A boys mark in the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 7. His aggregate is 3 by 5th of the total mark. Let me tell you in this way. So each subject, just assuming that each subject is exactly equal to 100 marks. And the total, there are 5 subjects. Here the total mark is exactly equal to 400. Now aggregate. So how much of aggregate they already mentioned that, see. Aggregate said that it's a value of 3 by 5th of 400. 3 by 5th of 400 is exactly equal to 300 units. Just go through the value here. See, if sum of all these numbers, 6 plus 4, 10, 15 and 25. See, if there is a 25 marks, it is a first subject 3, second subject 4, next subject is 5, next subject is 6, next subject is 7. But what is the aggregate here? 300. You already know that 25 become 300 means each value is multiplied by 12 marks. Now the question here, 3 is multiplied by 12 marks. Now we will get 36. 4 12s are 48. Each number is multiplied 12 times only. You will get 60 here, 78 here, and finally, sorry, it's a 72, and 7 12s are 84. Now the question, how many subject did he get more than 50 marks? You see, 50% of marks means totally 3 subjects. Total 3 subjects. See the next question, question number 9. Now see, there are 3 friends started a business renting out air conditioner by investing 20,000, 24,000 and 16,000. First, investment ratio. So here investment ratio means just go through the cancellation. You will means all these numbers are cancelled in exactly 4 tables. 4 5s, 4 6, 4 4s. The ratio of their investment is 5 is to 6 is to 4. It means if there are 15 units, if there are 15 units of profit, so we have to divide those 15 units as 5 units, 6 units and 4 units. You already know that. Profit is exactly depends on how much they are invested is multiplied by time. These two parameters decided any person's profit. Now they clearly mention that C get 20% of total profit. Now C gets 20% of total profit. Let me tell you, 20% means 1/5. Means every 5 rupees we have to pay 1 rupee to the C. So total profit for repair and maintenance of the air condition. So in a particular year, C gets 487.50. Then what is the total earnings of the other two? And the total profit in the year is how much? Now let me tell you, see, you just assuming that what is the total profit. My suggestion, don't assume any 100, guys. If you assume 100, maybe you will get decimal calculation. Let me tell you, we need to pay one fifth of amount as a C repair, like C maintenance, and we have to pay remaining amount 15, whatever the 15 multiple amount we should divide it according to the ratio of investment. My suggestion, take a common multiples of 5 and 15. Now, here if total profits is exactly equal to 75 units, how I am assuming 75 units means it's a common multiples of 5 and 15. Now, out of 75, 1 by 5th of amount we have to pay for C. So, 1 by 15th of 1 by 5, 5th of 75 is exactly equal to 15 units. And remaining 16 units we have to divide it according to their investment. Now, 15 become a 60, each unit is multiplied by 4 times. Now, if first person get 20 units and second person get 24 units and third person get 16 units, and there is a clear information, C will get 15 units extra, so C will get 31 units out of 75. And they clearly mention that C got with less amount. How much of less? 487.50 less when compared to the remaining two persons. Now sum of these two persons exactly equal to 44 units, and this person gets 31 units. How much of difference you will get? 13 units. No, no. If 13 units is exactly equal to 487.50. Now check it out. What is the value of each unit? So here, so 13 ones are 13, 13 threes. So 13 threes are exactly 39. 39 means again 97. 97, right? Again, see 13 sevens and 13 0.5 times. So it's a value of 37.5. Now, what is the total profit? So 75 is multiplied by 37.5. 37.5 means it's a value of 300 by 8. So 75 threes are exactly equal to 225, again multiplied by 100 divided by 8. Just go through the cancellation here. 8 twos are 16 here, 45. So 8 twos are 16, sorry, 65. 8 eights are 64, 8 eights are 64, 8512.50. This is the first option. So first option is, if you understand the concept here. You see the question number 10. The ratio of prices of two houses, A is to B. Just assuming that 4x is the total price, 5x is the total price. If the prices increases 25%, 25% means 1/4 of the amount is increases, now it become 5x. And another one is increases by 50,000 rupees. Now see, 5x by 5x by 5x plus 50,000 is exactly equal to that ratio. Now you will get 9 is to 10. Now what is the question? What is the price of A in the last year was? Now you already know that. See, here 5x and a 5x. If you cross multiply that, you will get 9 5s are 45. Just go through the value. 9 is multiplied by 50,000. Here 9 and 10. See, 10 5s are 50, 9 5s are 45. You will get the value of 5x. Now you will get x is equal to 90,000. Now the question, what is the price of A last year? Last year price is 4x, 9 4s are 36. Answer 3,60,000. And the base concept is same for any examination. That's why be confident in your uh, concept, and if you improve your calculation, then you can solve any question in any examination. So that's it from today's discussion. If you want this PDF, you just follow me in the Telegram, guys, at the rate of V2VVK. And if you search in this way, you will get my channel and you can download the material. You can check all these questions once again. So that's it from today. Until the next week, next video. Have a nice day. Take care. Good night, guys.